Over the years, WWE has booked several storylines that didn't make sense and hampered all the wrestlers involved. I'm Emily May, and here are 5 times WWE made some huge storyline mistakes. Number 5, Kofi Kingston loses to Brock Lesnar in 7 seconds. In early 2019, Kofi Mania dominated WWE. This was the time when Kofi Kingston received a major push into the main event scene. After 11 long years, Kofi captured the WWE Championship at WrestleMania 35 by defeating Daniel Bryan. He held the title for 180 days. However, on the October 4th, 2019 episode of SmackDown, Kofi lost the championship to Brock Lesnar, and the way he lost left many fans unhappy. The Beast Incarnate conquered Kofi unceremoniously in just 7 seconds. This hurt Kofi's credibility, and he immediately slipped down the card. The decision was probably made to book Brock Lesnar versus former UFC fighter Cain Velasquez for the WWE Championship at Crown Jewel 2019, which also turned out to be a huge disappointment for several fans. Fans from around the world were frustrated with the decision, expressing that Kingston should have had a better end to his reign. Number 4, James Ellsworth unhooks the women's Money in the Bank briefcase. In 2017, WWE booked the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, which featured Carmella, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, Natalya, and Tamina. Carmella was paired with James Ellsworth at the time, who followed her around and helped her win matches. Before the Money in the Bank match, fans were concerned that Ellsworth might be the one to unhook the briefcase. And to their horror, that is exactly what happened. Ellsworth grabbed the briefcase and handed it to Carmella, who was declared the winner. This received a lot of backlash. Many believe that Ellsworth's involvement in the match overshadowed the historic moment for women's wrestling. Thankfully, WWE booked a second Money in the Bank match on June 27th, 2017 episode of SmackDown, and this time Carmella unhooked the case by herself. This is still regarded as one of the worst decisions by WWE. Number 3, Kurt Angle's retirement match with Baron Corbin. Kurt Angle had a legendary career with WWE, but the way he ended his in-ring career is one of the most controversial decisions WWE has ever made. At WrestleMania 35, Angle had his last match, and it was against Baron Corbin. Fans loathed this decision. To make matters worse, Corbin defeated the Olympic hero in just 6 minutes. Many fans were disappointed as they wanted a bigger star to be Angle's last match. Later in 2021, the former WWE champion stated that he wanted to face John Cena in his last match. On his podcast, The Kurt Angle Show, he said, "I went to Vince a good month and a half before WrestleMania to tell him, I want John Cena at WrestleMania. I want it to be my retirement match. But as we know, that didn't happen." Number 2, Roman Reigns wins Royal Rumble 2015. The 2015 Royal Rumble match is considered one of the worst Rumble matches of all time. Fans desperately wanted to see Daniel Bryan win, but the moment he was eliminated early, the crowd turned on the match. Roman Reigns, who was the obvious choice after Bryan's elimination, came out at number 19 and got booed throughout the show. The big dog went on to win the Royal Rumble, which should have been a major stepping stone in his career. Instead, the angry crowd instantly rejected him. Even The Rock came out to endorse his cousin, but the big dog somehow even got the Great One booed. Fans were so upset that they railed against WWE with the hashtag #CancelWWE Network, which trended worldwide. The depressed look on Reigns' face as the show went off the air said it all. He didn't recover from that, as WWE kept booking him in a way fans detested until he transformed into the Tribal Chief in 2020. Number 1, Goldberg defeats The Fiend. In 2019, Bray Wyatt introduced the fans to the Fiend character, and he quickly became one of the most popular stars in WWE. He made his debut at SummerSlam 2019 and was soon booked against the then Universal Champion Seth Rollins, and won the championship at Crown Jewel 2019. He dominated the company for the next few months until he met Goldberg at Super Showdown 2020. At first, fans thought that The Fiend would destroy Goldberg with ease, but the former WCW star stunned everyone and squashed The Fiend to win the Universal Championship. Fans were enraged with this decision, as it embodied WWE's over-reliance on big names from the past. This was probably done to book Goldberg versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 36, but due to the pandemic, Roman decided to stay home, and Goldberg was booked against Braun Strowman at the grandest stage of them all. It made The Fiend's loss look meaningless and started the character's eventual downfall.